Rico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from the Windy City. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams now to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
One of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
On 3rd down, here's Swift, and he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. Mike Hughes on the return for the Falcons. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case.
So what are you going to do?
Behind center, and the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
On the play. And the Falcons, first down.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Here's Penix.
At the 40-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 4th down, and here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. What about that? Out of bounds. All the way down inside the 15. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 47 yards. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. A nice job, able to dance away, get forward for a pickup of a half-dozen. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll try and run right on the option. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. Touchdown, Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown to the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
On the give, it is Monunga. A short gain up to the 20. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third and short yardage. Here's Williams. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. There he goes again. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
At the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll work forward 4 yards. That's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and...
We are through 1. It's the Falcons with
You gotta
the
stop
early
that,
lead.
baby.
We're back to Soldier Field after this.
One.
Bears in possession.
Is
Here to
this
start
open?
the 2nd quarter. They have
Is
it
open?
2nd and 4 coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 21. Good for a Bears.
Win,
first down.
Chris. Win.
From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Ooh,
And
shit.
this time the rush gets home. And down
So,
he goes.
yeah.
Work to do now
So,
as they come up on 2nd
Who is
and
that?
long.
At the Falcons' 42-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete.
You gotta take it.
Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
To throw is Williams. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's
I'll
still
take that.
well short of the 1st down.
Take them points out of the product.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This will be from 47 yards.
Oh,
And
damn.
that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points and kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
It's Charlie Warner, the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now Robinson. Not much there. He's back to the line.
No huddle.
We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here is Mills. Intercepted.
Let's slip them, not the slope. Let's slip them. No, the way he do it, man.
A short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Williams. Open man, that's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Williams. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. That brings up 4th and short. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to
slip again.
add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
He's going to catch it from behind.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half.
It's going up his back foot.
Not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And it's like he was just, I got that. That's but I got that. I definitely got that linebacker going for spying.
And he'll work this one.
Nah, he's throwing it
right about the 28-yard line.
directly to you.
The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with
just like you did the first time.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. On third down, it's Robinson. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
To the run up the middle.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On 1st down, it's Penix. That is caught at the 3. And he will score! Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. Gonzalez now for the point out. He's got it. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Bears 10.
Both teams
Got to run the zone before the halftime.
as the kicks away.
Run the zone before halftime.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We're going to run it here with Monunga. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, it's Williams.
Oh, shit.
That is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And not much doing there.
Take his head off.
Made sure
Okay.
he would not get free.
Take his fucking head off if you can.
Before the half. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
I'm not gonna do it.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Penix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be bursting the ball. They got it at the 3. And the offense.
Hey, because I don't look at something with that nigga. Get no end zone, baby. Can't get no end zone, baby.
And now it's first and goal.
5 seconds left. 5 seconds left. That's right.
They'll throw. A throw out wide. That
We'll take that.
could be a live football. And this will be recovered by the offense. So they avoid the catastrophe of the finish. Time runs out. And that's the end of the first half.
They giving you a point. Look right.
Zane Gonzalez on the field goal. This about as short as you can get. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will open up a touchdown lead. It's Ed instead. While we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the third quarter.
What the fuck was that? Offsides on me on that last play, son? What the fuck?
We'll see if there's a surprise.
That'd be on me because you caught the ball out of
To
bounds.
go in the second half is underway. Not much on the return. They'll stop at the 17. The Falcons
What a
offense
ball,
ready to
dude.
get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10.
There you go. There you go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll
Oh,
get
that plays
here.
up.
Back to the line of
What about
scrimmage,
your
and that's all.
And what about your motherfucking hey, action?
The 17-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him.
Your name must be
Incomplete.
Jose.
To body him up.
Your name must be Jose.
A third down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And third down coming up.
No way. Your name must be
To
Jose.
throw, it's Penix. He goes tight end.
I see the nigga. Let's go get to him. But you know what? Let's see, right?
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple.
Okay.
It's second down.
What's this?
Back to throw. Here's Penix.
Give me
And
that.
for a
Oh,
third
flag. There's no pass in the field, but I ain't touching nigga.
One Brisker. And he's going to be taken down, but they're on
I
one,
didn't even touch the
two,
nigga.
three
I
flags.
read his ass.
I don't
I knew he
think
was
this is
going.
gonna stand.
Straight to him.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll work this ahead for two, maybe three. Jermaine
This shit
Edmonds
is.
there to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bears' 41-yard line.
On second down, here's Penix.
This shit is.
Get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
19, Tiger.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. To throw is Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side. And he'll take this one in. Look
at that. Ow.
Touchdown, Falcons.
15.
Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a
20 services league, boy. Yeah, services league.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Yo, the game ain't over. You ain't telling me shit. Now, Pop said, you ain't telling me shit. Game ain't over. What?
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
He's sticking out there. He's sticking.
He's
sticking out there. He's sticking.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. They'll go play action here with Williams. And down the field and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Throwing is Penix.
Come on.
Big tight end. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Going down.
Gonzalez to add the
Fucking
PAT.
21.
And this is no good. Missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is.
He didn't score no fucking points. He still reported though, man. He still got fast wide to score 20. He only got fucking 4 points.
Showing off the big leg.
Covered.
Didn't want to defend the
Tyrese
return,
Maxey
so this
covered.
ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Bears offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
This is like a second game coming
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got you.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is is out.
Great hit, Shawn. Great fucking hit. I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long for that. You called it. I've been waiting so long for that. Oh my God. I need that.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. And not much there. Good defense. Second and 11. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming off.
The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, no, let's take a piece of it.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 1.
To throw is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Smith. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on.
They didn't go for the hit more than the pick.
Give the ball over on down. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He'll get that to Kadero High. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard gain.
Penix on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
It's all about it. Now you made me mad. Now you go. Huh. Yeah, you're right. Definitely not close.
Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus
You can see the guys in.
Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively, because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that joy, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Here's Mayfield. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
You listen. We're talking now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
What a great coach said, football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Mayfield. Oh, throw there, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
That's a signal how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
4 yards on the pickup.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Mayfield to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters.
He didn't even get a chance to see my defense.
Mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
38-yard line, second and 9.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the Buccaneers 38-yard line.
Here's Penix. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
But when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. We want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Penix working out of the gun here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They are going for it. Penix.
Oh no.
The slider that's intercepted.
The Bolton has came back and stayed.
They're going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass.
He fell for.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
Legal man downfield.
This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mayfield down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They overloaded that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he's got a boot. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's good.
To throw, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And then now at the 24.
10 more yards.
Now Baker going to change it up.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start on 1st and 10. Absolutely nobody there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. To the air, Penix. Caught out left side by Robinson. Nothing out of that one.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Looking to throw, Penix. Trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
You know they're going to see the red zone.
20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now Penix.
Take that. Drop that, take that. I'm scared. I was pick 6. You drop it. Pick 6. Boy.
Pass on 2nd down. That'll
Straight
leave
to the
red.
zone.
On 3rd and 9. And looking to throw, Penix.
Look at shit.
And for the 3rd time here, this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. To throw again on second down. Mayfield. This one taken in by Otten. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
A gain of 19 yards.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Godwin, the motion man. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Slot man moves right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
And that'll be incomplete. Dipping into the bag of tricks there. But it does not work out. And it's 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You worked so hard to hold him to a 3-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's the corner. A.J. Terrell getting up and stopping it for a loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. From the gun, Mayfield. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Chase
McLaughlin for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Hold on to that ball.
And it's Chris Godwin who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. And he'll be looking to snap a pretty unwelcome start to this ball game. Interceptions on his first 3 drives. They'll look to turn things around here as they start with the 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Against each one left for Junior.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. But they come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 24 yards.
And now an audible here into something else.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw now on first down. Now Penix going to hold on to it. Trying. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Try that shit again.
It gets him a first down.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 14.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Yeah.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Here's 2nd and 3. Baker changing the play at the line. They run straight ahead here with White. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. No gain on the play.
They go play action. Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 3 yards. And a first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down.
Here's a toss right side with White. 5 yards is the tally on first down. It brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Mayfield looks to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield now from the 50. Airing this one out for Evans. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Doing 35 seconds.
Falcons
He's
going to
all
use one
doing
of their
35
timeouts.
seconds.
As the clock will stop with
Make me
35
mad.
seconds to go in quarter number 2. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they're able to get this to pass the 30 down to the 25.
The problems they've had getting with the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a first down.
Here's Penix. Touchdown Atlanta. Kyle Pitts. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Mayfield to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Mayfield. And it's caught inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. It was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have filled me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go to the second half.
From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Gets past one man. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Well, an unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And this is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. That would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
third and long. They'll look to throw. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
A 10-yard gain.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover
sit right there and catch
as they
that.
hold on fourth down. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll have to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
Brandon Doyle's on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 26-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
Mayfield's pass.
From the 46, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Mayfield down.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown!
Hey.
Mike Evans.
Hey.
53 yards. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up cocking the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
And now they'll shift things around.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
Brought down back at the 40-yard line.
To the air, Penix. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw Penix. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This could be a really nice stand from this defense now after getting right back on the drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long. And that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Don't hold him, my boy.
Receiver complete.
Don't hold him, my boy. You gotta stop me now.
David Stills.
You gotta stop me now. Just gotta make this now.
In the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game.
You gotta stop me now.
Pinion with a kickoff on the touchdown. happening on the
This
return.
is something,
He'll
bro.
get this to about the 23. Mike Evans in the Tampa
Want that
offense
shit.
about to set
Need
the
that
shot.
shit.
And I know that
I
they
gotta
double
have
teamed him
that
a
shit.
couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their
that
defense in
safety
other
right there.
places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's
Still,
usually not by
you don't
himself,
lead
is it?
line.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He's there. He don't lead the line. I knew my man was beat. That's why I got back. I wasn't even no. Yeah, shit. Yeah, let's take it. We give it to him.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 33 yards that time.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
Running the toss
He
here
ain't
to
doing
White.
nothing with this. He ain't doing nothing with what?
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 30 yards for the rookie Shawn. And the Bucs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
The kick is
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
28. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
They lose a draw, like I said, man. Don't make me mad and make me go get my fuck.
And he's
I'm
up
back
past
at
the
the
20 to the 22-yard line.
Got these the trucks. Yeah, you somebody else.
Possession. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, because I can hear you still Coach Johnson.
With his fucking legs again.
Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, three things can happen, and two of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant, keep throwing it around.
And a couple of tough yards.
You said you were gonna do that. You said you were gonna do that. You said you were gonna do that throughout the game.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Get that shit out of
That's
there.
out wide here for Robinson.
I'm gonna take it out and get that shit right back up.
First down and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Just want to put that deep bomb. Just want to put that deep bomb.
Now Penix. This one
Oh.
pulled in, and again it's
So
Robinson.
holding on you. They're holding on
He
you.
has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Take that.
Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
You see him.
And oh my goodness, it's a fifth
You see him.
interception. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Baker going to change it up. Following the interception, Mayfield airing this one out for Evans. And look at this. They get the turnover they need. It's intercepted.
I'll take the ball down there. Give me the ball down here. Give me the ball down there. You're on the 10-yard line, my boy. 18. You're on the 18. You give me the ball down here. Brother, give me the ball right back down here. I'll take it right. Man, taking shit. I'm throwing a Finley bag. I'm taking a lead with Yo, and then what? You got to score, man. You got to score. What's that? Ain't no offside. You're offside. Offside on him. All right, but you got to get down there. I'm taking it easy. You ain't taking it easy on me. You got to score. Field goal.
And keep it moving.
Take a field goal. You can have that and take a field goal. You gotta do that. Run it down your throat. You better do that. Stop the run.
Robinson with another kick.
That run ain't gonna get you in the end zone. I knew that. All I run gonna do is run that clock out a little bit. If that. 5 minutes left.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Shit.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw.
Oh my gosh, bro. Why didn't you just keep running?
But it's incomplete. Another throw.
Why don't you pick the right play? Get the ball off. Get the ball back before the... Give me the ball right now. Because if you give me the ball right now, you're not going to win. You give me the ball right now, you're not going to win.
To not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you
Take that rock, like you said.
keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking it.
Take that rock. Get in that end zone. Get in that end zone. Dare me to do something I'm good at. Get in that end zone. I'm good at.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts.
Very bad, man. Very bad pass.
Make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about. A lot of different looks.
Shit.
Seems a little bit confused.
This defense, man.
And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder.
It looked
They'll
good.
throw with Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
4th and 2. 4th and 2. Not with this defense. Not with this defense.
Now it's time.
Not with this defense. Not with this defense.
Now it's time to tote the rock.
Not with this defense. It looked
Go
good.
for it. Here's Penix.
Ooh.
And down inside the
Now it's time to tote the rock. Come on. Come on. Damn.
whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now it's time to tote the rock. I'm talking all this shit. We got all that time.
No doubt about it.
All that
Because
time
they
and
get a
crap.
little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to
Yeah,
stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too
Yeah,
eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Back to the ground.
Ooh, lost
The
it.
Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep
He
possession.
lost it.
That's not even in your
Costly
hand.
mistake,
You
but as it
lost.
turns out, they keep
That's not
possession.
even.
You can't give
He
away
down
these
that
types of
some
opportunities in the
even
red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his...
You gave me too much time on the clock. Too much time on the clock. You gave me too much time on the clock.
Gonzalez good on the extra point.
Yo, field goals, we get in the end zone. I'm gonna show you how to work the clock. Let's show you how to work the clock. You're gonna be mad at Baker. You're gonna be mad at Baker.
Now it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Mad at Baker.
And he returns this
Mad
to
at
22.
Baker.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Got to. You want to score here, Game on another possession.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw, Mayfield.
You on that, yep. Yup. You on that.
Not team.
That team. We was on that cutback.
Not team.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's
We got a one-score game.
We welcome you back. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Now a stoppage, and oh boy, we've got Mayfield shaken up on the play. Well, they come out and take a look at him.
Yeah. I needed that. I needed that so bad. I needed that.
Oh, we got this nigga
I needed
walking.
that. I needed
this
that.
nigga
We
walking
are
over to.
sticking out there.
Got that nigga walking over to the.
You already know. Arm is broken. Done for the season. Done for the season. Good luck with Bridgewater.
He's going to let it fly. He's going to down to the 10.
Started off in gold.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Stay this on.
Extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point
Bridgewater,
stages as a field goal now can only tie it.
Will return to the game.
Will not be able to.
You return. Okay, that's cool. Good. Up until they kick the field goals. Because you're gonna need one.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
That was that.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk in the 20.
There's no respect.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by a field goal. Just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Talk it over.
Back to throw. He's getting
Damn, son. I just hit him like that.
Stop it here with 1:07 remaining. A big play here. 3rd and 2. Robinson will try to pick it up. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here we go. This is 4th down. They are going for it. Penix. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down. It's intercepted.
Nigga, fuck that man.
Will stop right around the 25.
Oh, Tony.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now a give. Irving running right. And he's going to be met the
Only
line
go
of
one thing?
scrimmage and taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
Yeah,
We'll
look,
be
we
back after
could
this.
go blow out some more
You'd have
cigarettes
to
if
think
we
like
decided
we
we
have
want
a
to play
running play
another one.
coming
If not,
here. 2nd and 11.
we're going
He's going to get it
go
again.
down.
Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
We got
And he is going to have it. That's
that.
first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be hard to do it.
We waited till we really got
That's good for a first down.
Once again, it's Irving. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Bridgewater.
Bridgewater's pass. Complete to Bucky Irving.
We trying to get up in to that field goal. Well, no, fuck.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about
Ever
teams
make me
making
mad, man?
adjustments.
Make me go get the
You know what the
motherfucking
best
Bucks.
adjustments usually are? It's just
Never
executing
make me mad
better.
and
Because the
get the
game
Bucks.
plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. Just have
That
to
might
do a little
ever
bit better,
listen.
a little
Good, you
cleaner.
gonna miss
And
him.
they did
You
that
gonna
in the
miss him.
second half, and that led them to
You
victory.
gonna miss him taking him over to San
So that'll
Francisco.
just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
What? Tell me what? Tell me what?